Welcome to At the Library. I'm Pam May for the Kanawha County Public Library System. And this is the time of year when we have our annual Sunday Jams, which is a series of programs, music programs at the main library in Charleston. I have several guests today, but first of all I have Terry McDougall, who is the head of Children's Services, and she's the person who coordinates this program every year.
That's correct. Thank you for having me.
Is this the 12th or the 13th year?
I believe it's the 13th year.
The 13th year for Sunday Jams.
Yes.
And I've already mentioned that it's a music program. Can you tell me a little bit about why we do this and what it's all about?
It is a program that's designed for people of all ages, but especially for families, to introduce people to a variety of different music types in a very informal setting. We do pay our musicians through the generosity of the big book sale that we have every year, and we get funding from that. But for the people that come to hear the program, to hear the music, it's free for them. And so it's a great opportunity to hear live music in a very informal, relaxed setting.
Okay. And could you tell me about the lineup this year?
Well, this year I have what I'm thinking of as kind of a storytelling theme, because this year we have, on February 5th, we have Sarah Sullivan and Jake Crack. Now, Sarah is not a musician. She is a children's author who lives in Charleston, but her newest picture book is based on the lives of Melvin Wine and Jake Crack. And so Jake will be performing, and then Sarah will be talking a little bit about the creation of the picture book, which is called Passing the Music Down. And then on February 12th, we have Mick Suter, who lives in Elkins, and he will be performing as Stephen Foster. And on February 19th, we have Rubber Soul, which is Charleston's very own Beatles tribute band. On February 26th, we have the Grass Stains, who perform traditional bluegrass and newgrass music, and we'll be hearing a little bit more from some of them later on in the show. And on March 4th, we have the West Virginia Youth Symphony Ensembles performing.
Now, we've talked about who's performing, but we didn't talk about what time to show up.
Oh, well, you might want to show up on Sunday afternoons. At 2 o'clock is when the music starts, and it lasts until 3:30 every Sunday afternoon in February and the first Sunday in March.
Okay. Thanks for coming on the show, Terry.
Thank you for having me.
And we're going to be talking with a couple members of the Grass Stains in just a few minutes, but we want to break now for this message.
For 100 years, the Kanawha County Public Library has served us well, but the time has come to create more space, more computers, better access, and parking. It's time to open a modern classic.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Garner. I hope you'll join me in support of construction of the new main library in downtown Charleston and improvements to the branch libraries throughout Kanawha County.
Please support the library.
Support the Open a Modern Classic campaign.
Together, let's build a library to serve Kanawha County for the next 100 years.
Now we're talking with Bill Bagby and Matt Poff. They're from the Grass Stains, which is one of the bands that Terry was talking about a minute ago. How long have the Grass Stains been together, Bill?
We've been together about 12 years now, approximately, and we've the band has swapped members in and out at different times. Four of our original members are still in the band, but it's been a total length of about 12 years.
Are you all from St. Albans?
The core members are from the St. Albans area, or grew up in St. Albans.
And Matt, could you tell me about what kind of music you play? I mean, Terry mentioned bluegrass and newgrass, but could you elaborate on that?
Well, we are a bluegrass band, but we draw influences from all kinds of different music, from rock to country to traditional bluegrass. We play a little bit of everything and try and let that come out in our music.
Now, you've brought a couple of other members with you today to play here in just a few minutes, but could you tell me who all's in the band?
Well, we're a six-member band, and other than Matt and myself, we have Jug Poff, who is Matt's dad, and he's our bass player and sings backup vocals and a little bit of lead. We have Jared Saul, who was a really tremendous flat picker, hot guitar flat picker, young guy, and he is really great. And we put a lot of emphasis on him in our music. We have Linda Cochran, who is from one of the best musical families up in West Virginia, from up around Webster County, the Cochran family. And they're really, I mean, she's really a tremendous talent. We also have Paul Bell, who is from Putnam County, okay, which is also, he's also a good flat picker.
Is that everybody?
Well, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he mentioned that your dad is in the band too. Have you grown up playing music?
Yes, I've been around music all my life. My dad used to play with the Stevens Brothers band back when I was a young kid, and just being around music all the time, that's what rubbed off, and picked everything up by ear, and thank gosh for my dad playing music.
Would you say that most of the members have that kind of a background, a musical background? You mentioned that Linda comes from a musical background too. Is it or did, you know, different people have different experiences?
I'd say we all have pretty much a musical background.
From your families?
Yeah.
Do you have any CDs, Bill?
Yes, we have two CDs out. Our original CD was titled Stains of Blue, and we recorded it back in right around 2001. And we have our latest CD, which is called Still Stained, and it's just a play on words of our band name. And both of them are for sale, and we have a website, and we also sell them locally at the local music stores.
And you'll probably have some at Sunday Jams too, won't you?
Yes, we will.
Okay,
yes.
That's good. Do you have any future plans for the band? Either one of you?
We're just going to try and keep playing, and we're going to record another CD sometime soon, I believe.
Okay, that sounds good. Do you do original music or mostly traditional?
We do original music and some cover material.
Okay. Well, we're going to listen to a couple of numbers by the band now. Bill, could you tell us what you're going to be playing?
I'm going to refer to Matt.
Little Cabin Home on the Hill, which is a traditional number. And then we're going to do an instrumental that I wrote about a squirrel that I rehabilitated.
Okay.
It's called Spazorama.
Spazorama, that's a good name. Okay, let's cut away from here and listen to the music.
All right.
It seems there's a longing for you still.
Ready?
A little faster.
Yeah. Huh?
Okay. Was that a little fast?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3,
4. And that was 4 members of the Grass Stains. Terry, when are they going to be performing again?
On Sunday, February 26th, 2 o'clock in the Children's Department.
Now, you mentioned that Sunday Jams is for all ages and it's an informal atmosphere. What do you do when kids get antsy?
Well, we encourage parents to move them to another area of the Children's Department. They don't have to sit in their chair and it's not as if the parents are paying for a ticket. Mm-hmm. So it's okay to get up and move around, but we do have computers that they can go over by the computers. We also have a fairly large play area with couches, and throughout the the concert, we have people all over the children's department, not just in the seating area. So we do encourage parents or grandparents, if the kids are getting a little restless, it's okay to get up and move around.
I believe I've seen some children dancing there too.
Yes, we have. and some more mature audience members as well, senior, if you will.
So it's a real fun time. It's not a formal setting where you have to be on your best behavior.
Exactly. I mean, we do ask that you be respectful of the musicians, but because it is such an informal setting and really gives families a chance to come out and experience music in settings that they wouldn't be able to otherwise.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming on the show with me today.
Well, thank you for having me.
We hope that the viewers will be able to stop by the main library every Sunday in February and the first Sunday in March at 2 o'clock for Sunday Jams. Thanks for watching.
As well as when you get to the college level. In addition to that, if you happen to be already in the National Guard, then you'll want to know other possibilities that might be awaiting you simply by taking advantage of some of the programs that are available through the West Virginia National Guard.